Look at you now, boy. Look at you now. Before the Bell podcast, slamming all comers. Bloodlines, crime time, real bath water. The boys' mind burns a CT. On your way to the count, 1, 2, 3. For the Bell podcast. Before the Bell podcast. Bell ringers.
This is great.
That's how we start?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, Mark?
Uh-huh.
Do not adjust your TV sets at home, gang. It is none other than Before the Bell podcast, the greatest wrestling podcast in the world. I am one of the three co-hosts, Martin Morrow. And, just for starters, the super chats are open. I know there's a lot of wrestling things happening right now. There's a lot that's been happening all weekend. We're going to try our best to cover it because we only got a little bit of time. Not a little bit of time. It's a lot of time, but not a lot, but a little bit. You feel me? So I couldn't do it alone. CT is out of town. Chris is out of town. Because I am a bell ringer like you guys, wanted to give you the absolute best show possible. And I think we did just that. So first off, my co-host for this illustrious evening, he's a favorite here at Before the Bell. You guys have said you wanted him back. The ladies were creaming all over for him and everything. So we had to get him back. He's the the Aussie Dragon himself. You've seen him in New Japan. You've seen him as a member of Retribution and Slapjack. There's
no proof.
Well,
You guys are proof.
Shane Haste, everybody. Shane Haste. Huh?
Shane. The white protect. Does that work?
I don't know.
Shirt goat.
I don't know if you want to go by the white protect. That might not be the best.
You said 3 co-hosts. I think it's just 1 co-host, a host, and a guest.
Sure. I mean,
I'm just like, hey, give yourself a bit more credit. You can host this. We
All right.
believe in you.
Okay. Yeah. You know what?
You know what? There.
They
You
say,
can take a guest.
Yeah. They say I'm not.
You love a good guest.
Yeah. I'm good at guesting
Yeah.
and hosting.
Yeah.
I'm a great host, guys. We're
He's
gonna
a
have a
great
great
host.
time. Super chats are open. Okay.
Hireable.
All right. Because we can't.
Hireable.
Are you saying I'm hireable as a host?
Yeah.
Well,
right.
I'm already the host, so I
Yeah,
can't.
but you take hosting gigs elsewhere, wouldn't you?
I mean, I do. Yeah.
Birthday parties, bar mitzvahs.
What?
Yeah. What are we talking here?
I mean, all kinds of hosting gigs. Okay. Well, Shane, do you want to introduce our guest then?
Nah.
All right, cool. Then okay. Well, you said like I'm a co-host, so
I'm the co-host.
All right, guys.
I'm coasting. Coasting.
Shane,
Yeah.
lock it in. Lock it in.
I've had half a claw, man.
He's that's not you. I drank with Shane plenty of times, and we've gone beer for beer, whiskey for whiskey, tequila for tequila, a lot.
Mm.
And you can barrel them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know what half a White Claw would do to you.
Yeah, this.
All right, good
Now
to
we
know.
know.
This is
Now we
just
know.
you.
We see it. We're in.
You on reg.
Yeah, come on, get the guest in.
That's what I was trying to do. But
That's what people are paid to see.
cracking jokes and whatnot. Guys, we have an amazing guest for you this evening. You've seen him in NXT. You've seen him in New Japan. Right now, please show your love, bell ringers, for the one and only Mr. Karl Fredericks.
What's going on, guys? Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
You too, man. Look at that smile.
Look at this guy.
Guy's money.
It feels good smiling.
Handsome devil over here.
Mm-hmm.
Carl, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. Here, hanging out in Newport, beaching for the week, and obviously took the opportunity to come out here. Was very happy to see Shane was on the bill today.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
What'd
relaxing.
you have for breakfast?
I had a chocolate chip muffin and a large 25-ounce Americano, iced Americano.
Damn, that's a breakfast. That's a
Yeah.
breakfast of champions.
Is it?
Champions.
And then
yeah.
taquitos and a Modelo for lunch.
That's a good. Did you like go out to get the taquitos, or you?
We went around the corner to Sharky's.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a
because
good
we were
spot.
there was a little farmer's market going on, so we checked that out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, we got a super chat?
We do. So like I said, super chats
Yeah,
are
super
open,
chats,
gang, and we'll stop the show for a significant amount, $10 or more. And remember, this show is paid for by viewers like you. We if we're bringing in big guests, we gotta pay for it somehow, okay? And again, I showed up. Where's CT? Where's Chris? Oh, they have to work. They have to do shows and whatnot. No,
Ugh.
I just landed from All In from Dallas an hour ago. That still came for you guys, all right? Because I love you.
Pause.
What?
Pause.
Oh, yeah, that's
You're
good.
all in on the podcast.
Yeah, what are you saying? Pause on, because I said that I came for them.
Yeah.
Our first super
He came
chat-
for you.
Yes. Minas Asano for $10 says, Martin not in drag for Evolution is slightly not surprising.
No.
Who do you want to see make a return or debut tonight? Is there any ladies you guys would be looking forward to seeing pop up in the Battle Royal or something?
Like someone else from like Damaged Control. Someone from there I would love to see pop up. And I still think there's a chance. But like, why are we doing this during? Like, this was your choice to do this during Evolution? I mean, I've got it on my phone. I'm an ally.
Hey,
I
stop
got it
pushing
there.
too
Everyone,
far.
We can
Because
stream it.
it's going to be pinned on me and my
Yeah.
scheduling for this. So
No,
I think
it's all on mine.
Well, so
Oh wow!
how's the show?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, good to know.
It's fantastic, and everyone's doing such a great job.
What is the first match or what's happening right now?
I don't know. My phone's been on my lap.
Okay.
It's just for a bit.
Well, for the record, gang, because of the timing, like I said, I landed an hour ago. We only had Karl for an amount of time. Chris is in town tomorrow. CT won't be. He's working on set tomorrow. So this is the only. I'm leaving for Birmingham tomorrow. So the only
Sheesh.
time that would work today was right now at 4. So that's why
We got a lot to cover. It's been a big week in wrestling.
big week in
And
wrestling.
then so next week you're going to cover Evolution and
yeah.
everything else. You know, there's
Exactly.
still a lot. There's going to be a lot.
So yeah, almost too much.
Almost.
Yes.
Almost. A good thing we watched everything.
Yes, we all did. I was at All In in Dallas, excuse me, Arlington, Texas, which is right
That's
outside of
right.
Dallas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know that.
Yes.
Don't get people hot, man.
About
Location.
location.
Yeah.
Karl? Have you been to Dallas before?
yes.
Yes. What's your favorite part about Dallas?
What's the barbecue spot? The crazy one.
I feel like there's a
The-
lot.
Arby's.
huh? What? Oh, Arby's? No,
Oh,
that's roast beef.
Barbecue
No,
as
yeah,
well.
I just the barbecue, and then what's the little party district? It was Daisy something. It's got
The art district area.
it's like around there, yeah. And just where the bars are. I forget what the neighborhood's called, but Dallas is fun.
Yeah.
Always had a great time in Dallas. So.
Oh yeah, I think I slept maybe for 4 hours total this entire trip. So
The last time I was there was a couple years ago, Mania, but I was there with Clark and Alex and
Oh,
all that. So
damn.
we had I think one match the whole week, like no responsibilities. So we were just drunk for 4 days.
Hell
It was a good time.
That's fun.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it was fun.
But yeah, no. Shout out to AEW and Ring of Honor, who let me and Chris kind of roam around, do a lot of fun stuff backstage, and get tickets to things. So shout out to Dalton Castle as well, friend of the show, right there in DC. We have a super chat also. Dead Kirby 22 with a 999 says, with this Seth injury, do we get another Money in the Bank match or a one-on-one for its vacancy? Love the pod.
No, I say worst case scenario, it's an ACL tear. That's maybe 9 to 10 months. So the case is still active for then. So like awful thing to happen. But if it's one of those things that you kind of goes out of sight, out of mind, and then out of nowhere when he's recovered, bam, he comes back. That's a moment.
With the briefcase.
You know what I mean? With the briefcase. Yeah. It's just a thing of like what happens to the group without Seth there. But, like he could still be out doing talking and whatnot. Like,
Yeah.
there's still stuff to be done. Like, we'll see.
Yeah. Karl, your thoughts?
No, exactly. I was there when he cashed in 2015
Yeah.
in Bay Area. I'm from Reno.
Yeah.
So that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So I think surprise
Yeah,
element.
he's got a year. He's got a year on that case.
It's
That's
tough.
fair.
It's tough
No,
to
no. And I hear with
rehab
injury, they
full time and
extend
travel
contracts.
weekly though.
Yeah, I think the best methodology I kind of like that idea of just if it being literally from out of nowhere of like, oh God, okay, where he
Yeah.
is again, yeah.
And then this is going to, like, I think either Bronson or Bron, now they are going to get pushed to the limelight of that group. So it's good for them. Like, injury definitely sucks.
Yeah.
Especially with the momentum of all this going. But there's going to be good stuff coming out of it.
I mean, it's a good time to give them a name finally too.
Why do they need a name?
Well,
Why do you want to put labels on everything? You move too fast.
It's very corporate of you.
Yeah.
Oh, is that, you know, well, you were in a group with a name.
Like, I just feel like there's like, what do I see? There's so many like named groups that have already happened that like names of groups are like going downhill.
Not a lot of options left.
Yeah, not a lot of options left. You know what I mean? Like they could be Shield 2025. Yeah, didn't that work? Well,
The
like
sword,
Road
the sword.
Lord, yeah,
The sword?
Sword.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That's actually a name I pitched for Retribution.
Oh, I love that.
Thing like that. The sword.
That's what I would
to be a different thing from
Joke around with the Dark State guys.
Yeah.
Call them that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Retribution.
Oh, with
Yeah.
a 2 in the
Yeah,
middle, like
the
a sequel.
second coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, Electric Boogaloo.
But
Like it always-
I do agree with you guys, and I think Retribution is due for a comeback. Yeah, I think they would get really
Okay,
over in front of.
you said I agree with you guys. Who
Yeah.
who are the
You guys
who
who
stated?
you guys just then who said it was a really good name.
I think it's one of those things that
It's a
could
great
just-
name.
the-
great logo, great name, great wrestlers, great characters. Them versus the Wyatt Six. I think that's what people want. They're clamoring for it. I hear that's what the internet. What is it? Wrestling community.
Yeah,
That's the
Mm.
only thing they agree on.
oh wow,
Yeah,
you're bringing them together.
yeah.
That's wonderful.
That's it, you know.
Yeah. Somebody
finally
got
they
to.
can unite on something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of Retribution
Yeah,
versus the Wyatt Six.
Yeah,
Yeah, just the OG members of Retribution.
yeah. That's what they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would Mia Yim play 2 different characters as well, or
Yep.
And I need the
Why not?
triple cage.
Oh
the old
yes,
WCW triple cage. Yeah, that guy.
yeah,
100%.
Yep.
And David Arquette.
Yes.
He was in Retribution. He was in the original Retribution.
the
he-
New Blood?
He was one of the goons, the putty patrol, as we call them,
the
the
buddies.
dress shoe putty patrol.
Yeah.
Is that feels like a long title for like
That's why
extra
they
goons.
That's why they got cut
Oh,
because their names were too long.
yeah,
Mm.
and I'm pretty sure Putty Patrol is that's got to be copywritten, right?
Yeah, but not if you had dress shoes before it,
Mm.
because they're all
Then
extras
the-
who come
the
in there
dress
like
shoe
suit
putty
and
patrol,
ties,
yeah.
and none of them brought like just casual black shoes. So the only black shoes they had were their dress shoes.
Mhm.
So you go back and watch, and like a bunch of them are wearing like slick dress shoes. It's hilarious.
Dress shoe.
And
buddies.
everyone knows you have to beat ass in dress shoes. That's
Mhm.
how you
Yeah.
get over in this business, right? This
I
business,
wouldn't know.
Well,
I've never been over.
Yeah, well, that's now that I know, that's what I've been doing wrong this whole time.
You
been wearing boots.
Yeah, idiots,
Yeah.
idiots.
got to have some slip-ons, you know.
Yeah, man.
Slide in there.
Yeah. Speaking of sliding in there, how was your weekend?
How
How was the show?
The show was great, man.
Yeah.
It was very long.
Yeah, I heard it's
Is
the longest pay per view of all time now.
it really?
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's.
I read that on the internet,
Yeah, the door.
and Grok wasn't there to correct it or whatever. So
Oh yeah, because Grok became Mecha Hitler over the
Oh
weekend.
my
as well.
God.
Grok's gone.
He's taking a lap.
Yeah.
He's timeout.
Dude, that was. I mean, just not to have an aside, but seeing an internet AI thing become racist
Yeah.
over like
yeah.
like I think we
broke AI.
yeah
We won. Humans
It,
won.
it happened quick.
Yeah, we
it happened
won.
way quicker than I thought it would. I thought we
Yeah.
had time still, but
no, it's like Terminator, but if it was in the clan,
Yeah.
the
Just like-
Claninator.
The Claninator.
E-
Yeah.
Elon fused his
That.
his consciousness with it,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
he started running.
Fuse like a little
Yeah.
thing in his
Yeah.
head. Yeah.
That's the Neuralink.
Yeah.
That's-
So okay,
What
so I
else?
have,
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Carl.
Mhm.
So NXT is in Florida, right?
Yes.
And there's a lot of chatter online about the, I guess it being more of a conservative place, and
Oh, yeah.
yes, and some there you had a promo that blew up the spot. We actually talked about it on here before too. What was the backstage reception like to that, or was it kind of like they?
That's when I called Lexus a greedy white man. Is that
Yes.
yeah? I was kind of stressed during the day.
Mm.
Is that the line? Because my Twitter's racist as it is enough already. Like just seeing comments on my culture, you know, this Indian stuff, just like stuff like that. And I remember like going to some of the boys, you know, showed them the script, and then like initially everyone's like popping. Then I was thinking about like watering it down a bit during the day, maybe changing it to Colonizer, something that would still get like a laugh or whatever. But
Something that would go over people's heads a little bit.
like something that was just a little bit because yeah. But then one of the boys was just like, no, it's like if that's what they want, give it to him, man. He's like, and so we did it. Wes's reaction was amazing. The reaction in the building was cool. Then everyone backstage was, did you just say? Yeah. But yeah, it was
I'm sure most people would have loved it, even if they weren't allowed to say it.
yeah. And then my favorite part was just the wrestling community, the online wrestling community, just like think that I either just like went rogue. And then, or me, the release come to like, I knew it. See, it was only a matter of time. It's like, dog, you think I just was just, you think I'm just going out? Yeah, you think I'm just going out and just on my, on my own? Like, no.
And it wasn't that bad. It was fine. It was fine.
No.
Okay, so
Like,
also
take a joke,
context,
people.
yeah.
Relax.
A guy that's already got one trophy but needs a second trophy.
Yeah, he's a heel. That's the type of heel that he is.
Yeah.
Greedy white guy.
Say worse stuff.
Yeah. Well, he looked like Dog the Bounty Hunter meets. He was the guy at the Tiger King.
There's
yeah.
little bit of Lash LaRue in there.
Yeah. Yes, very sharp edges to his beard. That Lexus King. Okay, so like just dealing in that environment, right? Like I followed you on Twitter, and so different from I think a lot of the other, I guess we could say, political aspects of the Florida culture, right? How did you navigate that, or how do you navigate that?
Like being in like a heavily conservative area.
Yes.
So I'm from a really beautiful small town called Lovelock, Nevada.
Nice.
So like I grew up around like in conservative country. Like I know how to get, you know what I mean? Like I can get along just fine. There's times where you're out and about or talking with someone, and like if I'm not the group that they're marginalizing, so like I'll hear comments and stuff like that. You just kind of bite your tongue or go about your, go to a different bar or whatever, things like that. But for the most part, like I grew up about a bunch of cowboys, and we have a rodeo team at my high school. So I'm just,
team.
yeah.
So how was it being on the rodeo team? Is the next
the ropes, when they get you with the ropes, it kind of hurt.
We're gonna raise on it.
They just use me for practice.
Yeah. Get him.
I was faster when I was young, so it was good.
And also for the chatters, bell ringers, if you have any questions for Shane or Karl, drop it in the super chat. $10 or more will stop the show, answer your questions, and tell us how you're enjoying Evolution. Tell us how you enjoyed the shows from this past weekend. Also, we're going to have our Patreon exclusive after show. So make sure you follow us, patreon.com/Before the Bell podcast. Speaking of which, so you asked me how I enjoyed All In.
All In.
Yes. I think my favorite match of the weekend was probably Hangman versus Moxley.
Yeah.
It did feel kind of like WrestleMania 40 Bloodline Rules 2.0, with just everyone kind of running in and they're.
I haven't watched. I didn't get around to watching that one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that one yet, but I've seen the gifs. They look pretty insane. Very insane.
Did I see a bed of nails?
Which
there was a bed of nails.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a fork involved at one point.
Which
was that the head stab spot? Those are the only two gifs I've seen.
Like was Saturday Night's main event going on at the exact same time as that?
Yep.
Yeah. So like I caught up on that. I didn't watch that live either. I have a social life. So I was out. I was drunk. And yes, before you say anything, yes, I know you can watch wrestling and be drunk at the same time. But I was watching Love Island, right? So back off.
Yeah,
that's what I thought I was.
Shane loves because the finale's today, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, already?
That's what I thought I was here for. Already, it's too short.
Charlie's been watching.
These seasons,
She's
the American
been tuned in. I've
seasons
seen a couple episodes.
They're too short. I don't care about any of the couples.
What do you mean it's too short? I thought it was like a month long.
That's 30.
Oh, the episodes are short. You said
no.
There's
an hour.
Oh yeah.
The UK one, man, they're in there for 3 months. They torture them.
See, I like
this one's too short.
What was Temptation Island? Short and sweet. Like get him in there, cause a bunch of bad stuff, and get it going.
And then the end of Love Island, like the last few seasons, like the episodes, they change it from like screwing with the people to being like, oh, this is such a nice show. Everyone loves it. I'm like, get out of here.
We're all learning lessons. We grew while we were here as well.
We've always loved love here. I'm like, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're trying to ruin lives. And they have ruined lives.
I mean, people have died from that show.
Not like wrestling.
Yeah.
No, wrestling saves lives.
It saves lives.
I'm not sad, you're sad.
So speaking of Saint Lady, yeah, the contrast of Hangman and Moxley at the same time in my brain, I don't know if they're at the exact same time as Gunther and Goldberg.
Holy cow.
2 potential death matches.
Oh my god.
I love it. We're going for it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
No.
the Gunt Goldberg match.
Yeah.
Just I thought like he could have like obviously he's not going to powerbomb Goldberg, like, but you could get there was no falsy for Goldberg. There was no like strong kickouts or whatever. He wore a chop and I've seen like a still picture of that and like he chopped it out of him.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, maybe a lariat or 2 here, kick out at 1. Oh my god, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Seemed I don't know if that was my last match, I'd take that sorty paycheck and do another.
Oh. Yeah, well, okay, if you could.
I finished the White Claw. We're in it now.
We're in the danger zone, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so what were your if you could change anything about Goldberg Gunther, what would you change?
Just to have a few more falsies on Goldberg. A couple kickouts for him. Because they just like worked the knee for a bit and yada yada. And then he grabbed something, took a spear, jackhammer, kick out, choke. And he held him in the sleeper for a while, which was a bit of a false, but could have like hit him with a big boot, got a 1-2, or like hit him with a lariat, 1 kick out. Oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just something to give Goldberg a little bit more.
Yeah,
he can take it. You're not going to power bomb him, but he could take a big boot or a lariat. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's what 58,
60 or something.
That's
Dude, I was thinking this at the time. I'm like, man, some mornings it sucks getting out of bed, and I'm only 30, and I'm like, oh no, I'm 40. So imagine doing that. Like, how much worse that's going to be in 20 years' time. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
I will be long gone. Not a chance.
Yeah.
Well,
Dust in the wind.
I think a big takeaway from that match as well was like Ernest the Cat Miller was walking out with him.
What?
Yeah.
I love the cat, bro. I'm not kidding. That's
Yeah?
like I love Ernest Miller. Yeah, that's cool.
As a person or as a
As a like I loved him when I was a kid.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was I was a WCW guy, so
Yeah.
I grew up watching that for like I was way into that first. But yeah, the cat's sick.
Did you have any favorite cat moments?
Just that, like, just the year was it by 2000 when he's like one of the top, climbing heels and he's talking all the time because he was always like a short feature before, but just like seeing him talk, like actually become a guy, Kidman New Blood era, like, and he just
They made him
was in a bigger
Commissioner
spot. Yeah, like I could listen to him talk all day. I thought his matches were fun. Like the
It's rare
karate
that
stuff
I
was
get
cool.
to talk 2000s WCW with anyone.
Oh, I rode that ship till I ordered Starrcade 2000. I was 10, so like $40 was a lot to save up. But
I'd watch it scrambled.
what's that?
I'd watch it scrambled.
Oh yeah.
Try it.
It's like squint. You're like, is that a boob?
I just got this week, 2 days ago, came in the what's it called? The scale, the ultimate ring. It's the Nitro ring. It comes with the Eric Bischoff. It's pretty cool.
Are you a
No
figure
big deal.
collector too?
I just kind of started.
Yeah.
Charlie got me a really cool Rey Mysterio 97 Halloween Havoc. And then I got the Outsiders. I have a signed Dakota Kai with a special message,
damn.
And then what did I just get? So I just now started collecting, and then I got the Battle of the Giants 2-pack Kevin Nash and Giant with the neck brace.
Oh yeah.
And then she also got me, I had the Real Talking, like the Nitro Arena, the old one.
Oh yeah.
And she got me that as well. And then recently I just got it was on sale. It was 50% off. I couldn't afford not to.
Yeah. I like how you keep pointing to the camera for her.
Yeah,
at
so
home.
she's
at home. You're like, hey, okay.
Is that East?
In
Is
the
that
Evolution
East?
Rumble? I'm sure waiting. Gorilla.
Yeah, she's definitely here. And she's
Yeah.
she's not, were they Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. She's
Atlanta.
she's not in Atlanta.
Yeah, what, Martin? What?
I've said nothing.
Yeah.
We were just talking.
What about SmackDown?
SmackDown?
Hell of a show.
Yes. Big takeaway for SmackDown. We
Big
have
moments.
new tag champions.
That's it.
Right.
I was surprised that they would do that.
Yeah, I feel like they should have built that up a little bit.
But no, it's also
more.
good. It's also a good thing because there's all these like
Please, do
character.
tell.
There's all these like really good character stables like that we've known in the past that they're like, well, they're good. They've got such a good character and different storylines that they don't need the title. Same with like Bray Wyatt himself. Like he didn't need the title, but it's like that sucks then because you put all this effort into these characters and you're still in ring form and you want those accolades of titles.
Yeah.
But it does seem weird, these like, ooh, I'm a spooky ghost, but here's my title.
I need the paper.
yeah. It is weird, but it's good that they got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it'll add probably a needed boost to the tag division in some manner because now they're trying to take down this like scary, spooky stable of people who've been like
another thing on
terrifying
that.
for-
And another thing. All right. So I'm watching it. And so everyone wanted, so Penta got signed, right? And everyone that. And then everyone wanted Ray Phoenix so that we could get the Lucha Bros. And we're like, yeah. Then Phoenix finally gets there. We get the Lucha Bros. Anyway, now he's teaming with Andrade.
Yeah.
Like, do we forget that that's what we wanted, the Lucha Bros?
I'm sure it's coming. I feel like there's probably a better way
We got
to
it
do
a little bit. And then they're like, well, that's the thing. Like, when you get a tag team that then gets broken up for a little bit, injuries or whatnot, or contract disputes. And then Penta, like, is very cool. So, yeah, push him as a singles and like, oh, kind of better as a singles for, cheaper.
Yeah.
But then, now we got the new Lucha Bros.
Well, I guess they're Lucha friends. Would that be
Lucha friends?
I don't think they're related.
I don't
at
know
all.
the language, but what's
Lucha mates.
cousins or like
How do you say
What's-
cousins in Spanish? Anyone know?
how do you say
Fimos? Lucha Fimos? Primos.
Lucha primos.
primos? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Is simpatico? Oh,
Wait, why was that on your mind? Were you just like
Just a
thinking
cool
about
name.
words?
Just
No,
a
I
cool,
thought
just a
simpatico
cool,
was
just a
like
good
thing
lucha
of,
name.
like a friend, like a longtime friend was. It's probably something similar to that, or someone because I did hear it from a white guy,
Okay, let's see. All right, there we
like
go.
one of the whitest guys. So, I don't know.
His
man.
name's like John.
Also, another thing.
All right.
Is Ron Killings now, or is he R-Truth still?
I think he's Ron Killings, but sometimes they just call him Truth.
No,
because
his entrance thing said R-Truth.
Oh.
And then they kept calling him R-Truth. And then for a little bit, they called him Ron Killings. And he went. That was...
Yeah,
he was
beat
awesome.
Aleister Black. Yeah.
Dude, that match was like... It was 3 or 4 minutes, but like he was flipping and jumping. And he's 60, 70 years old.
He's not 70. He is 53.
53. That's what I meant.
Same shape he's always been in.
Dude, insane. But like, yeah, he's kipping up and flipping and diving.
He's got
It was
good knees, man. Good knees. Pause.
Dude, insane knees. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the name thing, like back and forth, make your mind up.
Well, I
Not
think
him. I'm
I think
sure
it's
he
supposed to be
knows what he
like
wants.
a duality type situation where it's like, oh, he's our truth is this side, but Ron Killings is like more serious
side.
Yeah.
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 Fair bump.
Yeah.
I'll allow that. And then you get the backstage bit with
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest, and he's like, "Calm down, man, calm down."
You gotta
and
do
you
the
know
voice.
that
You gotta-
it's just
you
like,
gotta do the voice.
And you're like, he's gonna spin and kick him out. You're like, yeah. Attacks him, hits him, and then squats down next to him and goes like, "Yeah, I guess I'm done now." And then the refs come in and go, "Hey, break this up! Stop that!" I'm like, "Yeah, he already just admitted he was done." Like, I get it. Like you don't want to get in the way of their thing. But I'm like, "Yeah, he was done."
But no, it's the same way. Like I feel like backstage segments with referees is the same way it operates when like a crime has already been committed, and then the cops are like, "Well, we're here now. If you want to report it, like, it already happened. I've been robbed."
Yeah, he's unconscious. He just spun kick him,
Like,
and then he.
do you want us to
headbutted
investigate
concrete.
this or?
Please find this man. He beat me up for no reason. I'm in a t-shirt.
I would have loved like a second more of like, "Hey, break this up," and he's like, "Man," walks off, and then the ref's like, "Yeah, did it." I'm just like, "Yeah,
Good job, guys.
yeah,
They need to puff up more when they do the pull aparts.
yeah, definitely."
Yeah. So we were talking about the tag team division of SmackDown, right? You both have wrestled in factions, group tag team matches, and we have a lot of segments here on Before the Bell. Okay, Chris does his little Chris's list. CT does his CT's terrible takes. But it's time for a new segment. Okay,
Oh,
Ooh.
all right.
yeah.
The segment is about to. He says sweep the nation. I'm not trying to sweep. I'm trying to mop. Yeah, get that floor wet with this segment. All right, gang.
Wet. Get that floor wet.
Is that your ASMR?
Yeah.
What would be your ASMR, Carl?
Can I touch the mic? Can I just use the little clicky guy?
Oh, yeah.
And then I tell you, you're doing a really good job.
Oh yeah, that you didn't even have to say wet and things got moist.
If the donations don't start flying in now,
Yeah,
man, I don't know
they
what.
have to now.
and we've lost viewers.
I tried to put some on to fall asleep to it like last week sometime, but it stressed me because I just wanted clicks and stuff. And then like it's the person whisper and it stressed me out. Like I had to stop it. I couldn't.
There was one I heard recently that was like someone slicing glass vegetables. I think it was like AI, and I usually hate AI stuff, but that one I was like, that's actually
The sound
There
was
you
fine,
go.
yeah.
There it is. Martin supports AI.
Another
that is not the takeaway.
Does
The,
not
the
support
barbershop.
women and loves AI.
trimmer barbershop. That's a good one.
Wait, trimming.
It's just trimmers. So it's just like barbershop noises.
Mm.
So like the trimmer. I don't know. One time at work, I fell asleep in the chair getting a haircut. I was just tired on a Tuesday,
yeah, that's
but
good shit.
but yeah, just the sound of the clippers is a good one.
No, I love a good clipper sound. I fall asleep in the barbershop chair. But there was that one video that went viral of that dude who like.
You got drugged.
Oh,
They offer free beers before the cut.
Dude.
So.
yeah. There was a one where like the dude bit the guy's lip while he was giving him a cut, and I was like, okay, I might not.
Oh,
yeah.
Excuse me? What?
So he was like,
That's why I
dude.
don't cut my hair. I cut my own hair.
So you bite your own lip.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Look at this guy.
I made direct eye contact when I
Yeah,
did
that was kind of a crazy.
Mhm.
that was
Yeah,
crazy.
The brow's got to go up when you do it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. My segment that I
Oh,
was
yeah.
talking about
10 minutes ago.
the one that's mopping the nation, wetness all on the floor.
What?
It's time for Book You Better with Martin Morrow. Well, what the hell? What? Why would that be the image you use for that?
Because it was wet. You're swimming in glizzies.
Yeah.
Glizzy gobbler.
I'm not.
I am.
I'm
Big
not
glizzy
a
guy.
globber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glizzy. Okay, we've given glizzies a bad rap. I'm doing another aside, but I feel like glizzies have gotten a
You
bad
guys
rap.
slandered glizzies on this podcast?
We do not slander glizzy. Well, Pap does another show, but he's a big glizzy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big street dog.
You
guy.
get the you ever had you see these, you heard about these, the vegan ones, the not impossible ones, but there are other ones. You get them Amazon fresh and they've got like half the calories, half the fats, and twice the protein.
Mm.
They
That's
taste
right.
all right. They're pretty good.
It doesn't matter. Forget about the taste. Just about getting those G's of P in, you know what I mean?
The what?
Grams of protein.
Oh,
The G's of P.
The G's of P.
Yeah.
is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone says it.
I've never. Have you, Carl? Have you heard
No.
Jesus? Okay, yeah, it's not.
I knew what he
What
meant
was
as soon as he said it, but that's the first time I've ever heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the segment again?
Oh yeah, guys, it's time for the segment. It's mopping the floor.
And what was the graphic for it again?
So,
We're not doing the graphic again. We're definitely not doing that.
Yeah.
It's time for Book You Better with Martin. And we were talking about the tag team division, especially on SmackDown, right? And one tag team in particular that has just kind of fallen by the wayside. We saw one guy get killed by Aleister Black and another guy get killed by Truth, and Pretty Deadly, right? I'm a Pretty Deadly guy. I love Pretty Deadly. I think they're fantastic wrestlers and dudes and whatnot. So here's how I would make Pretty Deadly into a deadlier force on the tag team division, right? Right now they kind of have the like British, what would you call it? Like
I don't know what I'd call it.
fanciful boys.
What is it? It starts with D. Dandy boys.
Dandy boys, yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of their gimmick now, right? What I would
I
do,
hope I don't get cancelled for that.
I don't think that doesn't sound like a,
I think that's the right term.
yeah, I think so. It's not,
I'm sorry.
but it's not your vernacular. You know what I mean?
I'm
So
sorry.
if you're misinterpreting it, that's
Yeah, that's on you. That's your fault. If you got a problem with that, come down to the studio, look Martin in the eyes, and swing on him.
how did you, but you,
It's your podcast. It's your segment. Anyway, how are you going to book them better?
yes,
Get to the point.
we'd start airing vignettes, right, of a new team come into SmackDown called Pretty Manly. All right. and their music would be the same, but instead it'd be like a male voice singing the On and On song. They'd come out in like lumberjack uniforms, get them like bearded up a little bit, and then I'd just have them kind of run through the tag division. Nothing would really change except for they're now Pretty Manly. And then they'd end up winning the tag titles.
So like the what is it? William Regal. He's a man.
so.
Yes.
I think
Such a man.
you do that, and then just different masculine. You know, they're construction workers one week. They're just
yeah.
different
Yes.
Yeah.
miners one week.
Yeah.
I'd love that. It was like covered in soot.
Just all the real man jobs, you know.
Yeah, it's like that
essentially
scene from
that,
Wayne's World.
Well,
2.
you start with the obvious 5 jobs there are, whatever they were. I guess I pop in for when it's time to because of the Indian, you know. I guess they can't do the Indian.
They can.
But
Come on, give them a pass. It's 2025. We can be anything we want to be. How dare you limit these boys' potential? And if you have a problem with it,
these European boys can be whatever.
They tried. They tried. Colonizers.
Hey, that could be a tag team, I'm sure. We have another super chat that's come in from Nathaniel Seaberry with the $9.99 says, Shane is hilarious. You know what? Shane, how about you read this one?
I can't read.
What?
Dyslexic, man.
Oh my God, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real thing. I just found this out this past week. All right.
Me too.
Now I kind of want
to. I'm not going to read. I'm not going to read nice things about myself.
You don't want to flowers? All right, whatever.
No.
Nathaniel Seaberry says, Shane is hilarious. How did WWE not give him a mic? Carl, much respect on that promo and that shirt. You didn't have to whip trick in Black History Month. They dropped the ball with both of you.
I mean, there's a lot of balls in the air there. Like, the people there have to handle a lot of balls. So, you know.
There's a lot of balls to drop.
Yeah, a lot of balls to drop, a lot of balls to hold. And there's some balls they, like, hold and nurture a lot better. I was actually talking to you about this the other night.
Balls?
Well, you know, but like they're not giving us a mic and stuff like that. And like sometimes you do get a mic. But a lot of that times someone else is planning what you're saying for you. This is what we're saying about Jey Uso getting over, Solo Sikoa getting over. The points that people saw them and then started really getting behind them were on these after pay-per-view shows and stuff like that, where we're not getting stuff from writers. It's just us in character talking about things. And that's like, yeah, Jay got over on the post-show scrums. Same with Solo. That's what these people are. That's who they are. They are naturally funny people. And they're like, no, they weren't that good before. I'm like, yeah, they were. It's just they were reading someone else's lines.
And in the context, because like I mean, for nearly 2 years, I only did pre-tapes. Like you had to be like, hey, I've never spoken in the ring before. I'm just out by the fire dancing still, you know, whatever I really was, you know, like, and, but in the pre-tapes, cause that's when I'm, you know, doing the elegant was why I speak, all that stuff. But like those are ones I had a lot of freedom. The writers are great to rewrite the, you know, sometimes not saying that, can't say that, whatever. But then in the ring, it's tough because it's in context with the conversation you're having with everyone else. So there's not a whole, like, you can reword it so it sounds more natural, but it's just tough you can't put too much of yourself in it when it's not, unless it's about you, unless that's the point of the segment, if that makes sense.
And here's another thing. The stuff you were saying was really good. When people are like, oh, they're really good on the mic, but it's usually when they're being funny. Yeah. People like funny, authentic funny. People like, you know, unless you're getting in like the Stone Colds, I was gonna say The Rock, but he was funny. And the Stone Cold, like really like getting hard and heavy at it. Like people don't really want to be too serious or whatnot. Well, no, let's say if you're not in the main event picture and you're not talking about the main title and stuff like that, people don't really care about your mic stuff unless you're being funny and witty.
But I think there's a way you can do wit without humor. Because you have to have like a lot of tough guy personas, and you can, so much of it has to be like, how can you outsmart the opponent or make them feel bad about themselves or whatever. And it doesn't have to always be like, I'm trying to think of an example. I think, when Roman and Austin Theory were going back and forth, and Roman said something like, hey, your daddy's not here to protect you anymore. Speaking about Vince, and like that got a big reaction, and it wasn't necessarily a funny line, but it was still like, oh shit, okay, wow, he's really And it's like too, like sometimes there's just not time in the show to let everyone have some mic time. Like a lot of people like were trying to get on those. Like I was dying to get on Raw Talk, things like that, just where we can say whatever we want and have fun with it. Like we're not stupid. We're not going to say too dumb a shit. I'm not meant to swear on this part, am I? No, I mean I said it. That was on me. I think we get
I proved myself wrong.
Am I still at 0 so far? I think I'm rocking.
Yeah,
I'm at 2. I think 2 or 3.
You're at 1.
No, I've said
Oh,
I've said shit twice now.
well now,
Yeah. Which is pretty good for an Australian.
Just don't say the N word. You're fine.
Yeah.
whoa.
You can't say it.
I never would.
Hey. Everybody always says that.
Hey,
Excuse me.
I still want to
Take a
get on
drink of
Love
this water
Island
real
one
quick.
day.
Yeah.
I still want to get on Love Island. I don't want to get disappearing in the middle of the night. Actually, I do. I kind of do want to disappear in the middle of the night, but not for that.
Like, this guy's married.
I'm married. I really want to go on Love Island and just be like, no. Like, wrong. You don't like this person. You don't need love.
You just want to be the ace of your season of
Yeah,
Love
I'd just be
Island?
like, no.
Is that what ace does?
No. Imagine if that was like we're talking about SmackDown. Like, give me an opinion about what. Give me an all-in opinion.
Okay. I thought there weren't enough surprises in the casino gauntlet thing. No. No, as in there should have.
You don't want to get caught down with surprises.
What?
No.
You don't.
That was it. That's the. I don't. There's no like. It's just infuriating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Just,
getting
you know,
upset.
yeah.
That was really
Pretty
hurtful
good,
to
huh?
watch. That was,
I missed that one. I watched the women's one. That was insane. That was great.
Yeah.
But then you know what was weird? There was 3 other women in that who just came out. They just stay out. Or like, why weren't they just in the match?
Yeah, that was another kind of issue I had with. I think Gauntlet versus a Battle Royal is you have to try to suspend your belief for a little bit of like, oh, all these people are knocked out for so long to where they're able to get a submission or pinfall off.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, just go in. Why you should just always be ready.
Yeah.
if you want to win this
no,
match.
but then you could always lose. There's the potential to always lose. But like Sky Blue kicked the most ass in that, and she wasn't even in the match.
It's not in the match at all.
But it's also like, why wasn't she in the match? Like, because
Yeah.
by having them come out with someone else too, then that takes away a surprise of like, I guess there's not going to be. I know why they weren't in the match because there's not enough time. You know what I mean? Like, even though you don't know how many entrances they're going to be, it's all a mystery bar. But they, like, you know, we still do know that there has to be a limit.
Yeah.
So it gets them out there in front of a crowd, which is great because that was a huge crowd. That was sick. Like, that was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
A huge draw. So, you know, it's great to get people out, as many people out there as possible. But
Yeah.
I don't know, let tag teams go down together.
Yeah.
Why not?
And it seemed like a
Yeah.
lot of people, there was a big comparison over the weekend because Jelly Roll will be teaming with Randy Orton.
People
to-
are hot about it. Apparently.
Yeah, to face Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. But one of the pre-show matches for All In was Big Justice and AJ. The kid.
And
Very
the
Tremperetta.
kids.
You don't think the
Rizzler's gone through a bit of a growth spurt.
he was still
That-
little.
He's not that little
that
anymore.
picture of him with Ishii-san.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
one of the greatest photos I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
And Big Justice is now, it's not an ironic name anymore. He is just big. He is
Yeah.
a big boy.
He's
like,
like,
he's tall.
no,
Yeah,
he's like way too tall.
yeah, now he's like, now he needs to soon switch to like Tiny Justice or something. You know, you
Just
can't have a
Justice.
big guy called
Just
Big.
justice.
Yeah, Justice. Yeah.
Justice Payne.
I was like, say you can't have a big guy called Big, and then there was like Big Show. So
Yeah.
Well, you can't do it again.
you can't do it again. There was already him. Oh, how good would that be? Bring Big Show back. You know, because you remember how he had that run of like doing impersonations and stuff.
Mhm.
Yes.
Have Big Riz, have Big Show as
The Rizzler?
have like someone picking on Rizzler, him like go backstage and then come back and it's Big Show.
Oh,
As
as in
it-
he turned
into-
as if
yeah.
he was the Incredible Hulk
Yeah,
into a but
Big Riz.
but we're supposed to just be like, that's not
No, that's
Paul
Big
White.
Riz.
That's-
Yeah, no,
okay,
because he's going to be dressed and he'll
do the face thing.
do the face
Yeah.
and then just punch someone. That's all. Let's not
Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah,
beyond
let's not
that.
do anything
Punch
else.
someone we don't like.
Yeah, he should punch Mansoor, but for real.
Oh,
That piece of. I'm not going to say it.
yeah, you said a lot.
Shit.
Oh, well, then you said it. You
Yeah.
can't say I'm not going to say it, then say
It's
it.
all right. He bleeped it out. He'll bleep it out in post. Hey, we got a.
We have a super chat from the homie Love Hour.
I'll read this one. No.
Says, speaking of saying the N-word, have you seen the clip of Excalibur and Kevin Owens dropping the hard R in an Indies promo?
You just said Excalibur, like he used to be Caliber, not Excalibur. Excalibur.
I don't know. It's my Alabama accent, man.
All right, sorry, man. Hey, you do you. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. I've seen it.
I've no.
I've
Was
seen
not
it.
aware.
Well, people throw it down your face. It's a hard thing. Like as wrestlers, we're fictional characters, and so if I was in a movie, if I got cast in a movie, like tomorrow, and I had to play someone from Germany in the 1930s,
Mhm.
like I'm gonna do some questionable things, and people be like, "Oh, "What a performance!"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's hard because like they are characters, but then especially it's harder with the indies too because we are a more authentic version of ourselves
Mhm.
in there. So yeah,
This is a good
I don't
question
know.
for both of you
Yeah,
guys.
probably don't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we can.
Probably safer to not, but
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
not. But there was no internet back then. This was the 80s.
No, this is like. I think I was in like high school when they did that.
Yeah, this was the 80s.
I'm not. All right. What for both of you? What has been like one of the more difficult promos that you've had to either say or endure? If any have been like, oh, that was annoying or that was frustrating or.
The retribution stuff was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Because also the mask, I couldn't move my mouth that much in it. And then we'd get a thing and they're like, be scary monsters. And we'd be like, "Bleh, bleh, bleh." And then the next week they're like, oh, be more human than that. And then we're like, hey, we're this. And they're like, well, that's too human. I'm like, oh my God, there's no, like, they don't know what they want. And then, the next week we're fired. But what? Oh, there's a door.
Yeah.
Those ones are hard. Apart from that, I've never had any hard promos. Like in NXT, a lot of the times, I never got scripted. There's only one or two times I think I ever got live mic. All right, mate. Live mic, and they just gave me dot points, and like. And I could look at this in two ways: that they trusted that I knew how to talk, or they didn't care about me enough to care what I was going to say. Yeah,
which is a scarier reality for that.
It's a bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carl, any come to mind?
for me, it was that, like I said, nearly 2 years. Hey guys, I'm not a real human being. I smudge and dance in the forest, and I come in and wrestle. Like, give me the mic in the ring. Let me talk like a human being. The first words out of my mouth, as I'm lying, which I understand. Like it makes the heel turn even. Makes me a bad guy. But like first words out of my mouth, me and my people been through enough, and then the next week, and this is in those little conversations where it's really hard to change the context, or you know what I mean, like too much of the words. So for a lot of that run, it was at me and my people, and then like I tended to agree. You see the feedback online, so it's like there's like just bitching about the same. It felt bitchy to me. So like just like there was just no meat and potatoes to it, which we had talked like in creative talks. There was always the things I wanted to do, ideas we had gotten together, and like a deeper vision for it. But it just was always that. Kind of, and then like it was that only, and then capped it off with like the greedy white man line. So then part of it for me was just like, man, like this is all I would say, or this is all, you know what I mean, like that point of view, or playing that character, doing that stuff where I wasn't for me.
Yeah. So if there was anything you could, we have a time machine, right? We go back, you're able to have more creative control, more adjusting to that character. What do you think you would do differently?
We just didn't get to some cool stuff that we had talked about. And I remember coming in with Sean and talking, like, especially as a heel, like why, the Native American character, like how cool would it be if I should be obsessed with the North American title.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
That would
Like,
have been, that's a layup right there.
As far as I'm concerned, that strap's only been held by immigrants. You know what I mean? Like, and that doesn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? So, and then I wanted to go into,
so good.
I was doing my first 4 months in the PC. I'm doing heel promos, and I'm talking about resources and helping my people. And I need resources to help them. Stuff like gold. Like, you want to know the awful things you can get away with in pursuit of a resource like gold? But I'm talking, what kind of gold do we have in our business? Championship gold. So, I want that one. I want that one to keep that one and continue climbing like that. Or if it was main roster, the US title. And then even we had planned some sort of, some moment where, because we started with, Ava's blowing me off. And then we had the really cool moment that I got with Sean, him pressing me against the wall and that. And we had somewhere in there where I was going to, talk my shit and then, reference him, that if it was up to that cowboy in the back, blah, 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 something like just even pitching that to him. I'm like, why, if I'm doing this heel thing, it's like, why would I not my cowboy boss, like some sort of friction with that. So like, there was just, and it was a lot because also in those little segments, there's a lot of time, like this is the first time any of this stuff is being done, or at least in the modern era. And then there's just a lot of teaching and educating to do at the same time, which you can do it's somewhat in pro wrestling, but it can't just be like a full, like a history, you know what I mean? But with no one knowing it. Yeah. And then with no one knowing it, it's hard if you only give them those little things, it ends up being what it was, it's like you get the gist of the character and things like that. But it was hope, I'd like to think that we would have got to that stuff, but like I said, it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
So.
And you're also doing music right now, right? You're
DJing. Yeah.
And I saw you were able to incorporate that a little bit in some of your segments that you started doing. But in your personal life, how has that experience of like working in music just kind of elevated your just overall vibe?
Oh, I love it, man. So I've been doing music my whole life. I was in bands when I was like 18, pop punk bands. Then I started producing and recording hip hop. Then started making my own like pop R&B. Then when I started wrestling, it was hard to write love songs. Like I couldn't, because I was like trying to find that character, and then because there's a part of the hard thing with doing the Indian gimmick. Like I never wanted to be a gimmick. So people like, oh, you should incorporate your singing into this. Like, no, I'm gonna be a fucking pro wrestler. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like I want to be Eddie Guerrero. Like I'm gonna go wrestle. And so when I was doing the DJ stuff, like at first it was what it was, and I thought the pre-tapes were cool, and like there's a lot of cool effort into it, but then I thought like by the time I get through that blood feud with Dijak, then I'm off TV for 6 months and I come back and I'm DJing the Heritage Cup, and I'm arguing with Lexus King over the aux cord. And so like, you know what I mean? Like and I'm
who has a better playlist?
Me. But it was just like my feeling of like where I was at, the strap match with Dijak, then the underground, like, and I left on like everything, I've left with war paint doing, crazy stuff, main event. And then I was just like, I'm so unserious. Like I'm doing all these, all these things with Lexus and all these things. And I was just like, God, I'm so unserious now. And, I made my own theme music for New Japan. And I used to, my last little like 6 months or so there, they're actually paying me to make theme music for Strong. So when like indie guys would come in on Strong, I made Clark's theme music. I had a song made that I wanted to use there, but they wouldn't let me. And they were telling me, oh, like they can't do it, but I know the laws to all that. Like this is my work. You actually can. So I didn't like the fact that, especially because it took like I spent 10 hours like remixing Tony D's theme song, made it into like a drum and bass bop for after the match when we played that, and some other songs. And so I'm like, wait, if I made these originals, like if I'm making these and we're playing them on TV, like what's the difference between playing it for so you know what I mean? And then like I felt like a bum. It's like, yeah, Eddie Thorpe makes music for these guys, but I got this whack theme song. Like, and then I gotta, and then I gotta go out there and especially like they didn't tell me to do like my entrance. It was just kind of like, hey, this is what we're doing. Like cool. And then it was cool. But then like the dance and all that stuff, and it's different every time, but like that's just me. Like that was just, but like going out there and dancing to a song I hate is tough. Because I had a really good one. My first theme was awesome, and then the day of the first underground match they like switched it on me, and I found out I was gonna get a new one. They let me use it one more time because they asked me if I liked it, and I was like, I don't. And then they were cool. I mean, they made like 3 or 4 adjustments to it, and then I just kind of gave up and said, yeah, it's fine.
Quick, we got a super chat from Domingo Trip. Yes. Who says, afternoon, fellas. It's crazy in the comments. Karl, I pitched you for the new Nation of Domination. Shane, I still believe you can be the top guy.
Why is that all capitalized? Is that a thing?
Probably. I don't know.
He means like the top guy.
I don't want to be the top guy. Ugh. Good Lord, no. I'm mid, and I like being mid. Keep me mid. That's what I liked about one of the Road Dogg, one of the coaches. He came in like, and so many coaches at the PC are like, if you're not here to be the champ, then what are you doing here? And he came in and he's like, hey man, I never made a champ, and I made a real good living out of this. Like, there's places for everyone. I'm like, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Get to smoke weed and do punches.
Yeah. I don't smoke weed. I don't do drugs.
California's not really good, but
I
he said
do.
Martin, one
Oh, yeah.
one word, 5 letters, wheat, yada mean. Thank you, Domingo.
Thanks, man. Couldn't spare that extra 1 cent though, huh?
I think New Nation's a cool idea. I appreciate that. I think that's
Yeah.
cool.
Can I be the
Yeah.
Owen Hart?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I ever wanted to be.
was the Owen Hart
Is
of
the Owen Hart of anything.
Of anything.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
mean,
I
it's a
wanted,
great-
I
that's a-
wanted them to put me back into the hurt business.
That's also still a great,
yeah, I
thing
said
to
back
reach
into
for,
hurt
you know?
business.
Because you were managed by MVP
Yeah.
on Raw, so
That'd be great. I had so many pictures for that with like Slapjack.
mm.
Like, just wanted to put a wig on and be Slap Jill.
Okay,
Yeah, would have been great. Money. It's just money on the table. Like, okay.
yeah.
Guess they
Just
don't like
left
money
it.
there.
Just left it. Yeah.
So, Carl, if you could, it is for both of you, if you could build a faction, right, with anybody from any team, division, company, indies, wherever, let's say just your five. I know you're already in one, but if you're like
Yeah.
two MDK,
Yeah.
so that's the second, like the sequel to
Yeah.
MDK. Who would you guys put in your, your
Easy.
factions?
It'd be John Cena,
Mhm.
The Rock,
Okay.
Roman Reigns. Who else is really popular? And Pedro Pascal and Jason Momoa. There we go.
You wouldn't even be in your faction?
Nah. You said 5 people. I thought 5 extra people.
Yeah. Okay. So you and those 5.
So I got to get rid of one of those.
Yeah.
Maybe Jason Momoa because we already got.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I didn't say it. He did.
Well, they're both going to be in Street Fighter together, I guess.
Is there any actors in this Street Fighter movie?
Jason Momoa. He's
Oh, okay,
playing.
sorry.
He's playing Blanca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a joke?
It's such a wild cast.
Dude,
I don't think it's real. Like, this isn't real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome if it is, but it's not real.
I'm wondering if it can top the OG Street Fighter from like
It can't, though.
96.
No way. That movie's perfect. Did you know when they did like the kicks and stuff, they would use broccoli. They'd smash broccoli for the hits. Yeah,
I
it's
did
a true
not.
story.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I watched the DVD extra.
Yeah.
Kylie Minogue.
Yeah, she played Cam. Apparently, her and Jean-Claude Van Damme started hooking up on set.
Hell yeah. Good for you, Kylie. Doing Australia proud.
And I think Jean-Claude Van Damme had like a bad drug problem during that movie or something too.
Hey,
so.
good for you.
That's
Jean-Claude Van
I
Damme.
was.
You
I
got
actually
better.
wanted to mention. That was the only like fun fact I know. But yeah, he's super sweaty throughout for a reason apparently.
Yeah.
That he was just
Because he's just so
out of his mind.
He just wants to
just
kick
amped up
M.
out of his
Bison's
mind.
ass
Yeah.
with his perfect
Yeah.
American accent.
Yeah. Okay, who would be in your faction, Carl?
I don't know if I want to just go wild like him. So it's tough because I obviously got the Dojo Boys.
Right.
So like if a real answer would include most of those guys.
Yeah, you can do that.
But I think answer I'll give because I saw an interesting one. I think it was like 2021 on Twitter, but I thought it was just a cool idea. But it was like me, Bandito, Brian Keith, and I think Hangman or something. They're like in the one shot saloon. So like we just like a
Oh,
Western,
that's
Cowboys,
cool.
Indians,
Yeah.
got Mexican guys, lucha guys in there.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
something a West like something cool like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I think would be cool if we also the thought like there's
The Western
some,
Front, that'd be kind of
yeah, so you know what I mean, something like
Mm.
that. Or there's
I'm from the West
there's
Coast,
there's a handful of native wrestlers out there, but like if I ever to be in the same place, like because that's something you've never seen, let alone we had another kid, Tiller Bucktrot, that was Trey Bearhill in NXT for a bit. We tagged a few times on live events, and it always just felt cool. We had a very different dynamic, and he's from Oklahoma.
Mm.
He's like 6'4", real long hair,
Yeah, he was a
and
big
then,
boy.
yeah, like we just had a good contrast, I thought. But yeah, I mean, I can't like a whole stable of natives would be cool for me. That'd be
that'd be really cool.
Would you?
And then
bring-
I want to do, and I'm talking like we're kind of, same way Shield or Dark State's doing, but just quick, just more wild. We're always coming from sneak attacks, things like
I
that.
thought you were gonna say like
Just
riding
old,
horses. I'm
like,
like, yeah, riding horses down some
that-
stairs.
Oh no, I'm telling
Dangerous.
like if I was to ever do like the wild, like the crazy WWE entrance stuff, things like that. Like I want a massive wagon on the
That's
stage. I'm coming out and I fire like a firework bow at it.
Oh, okay. So you
Just
kill a
light it
dude
on
with
fire?
that?
No.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I mean, I guess yeah.
It's
I
in the
guess
budget.
To kill a dude with
The
a
killer dude.
yeah.
I'm gonna really kill a dude. Why do you take things too far, Martin?
I don't, you know, I try to think ahead.
There we go.
I say go big
Yeah.
with it. Would you have Tatanka like manage or anything, or you could keep him out of it?
I mean, if any type of rub from him would have been cool, you know, a moment on screen like that would have been cool because it's Tatanka. And then also, I mean, he had a crazy run. You know, he was an undefeated streak. I said like I was a WCW kid, so I missed all that. You know, and it wasn't until like early mid 2000s when he had that second run.
Yeah.
So then I was like 12 at the time or whatever. So like I thought he was super cool. Then I afterwards learned about like his first run. But yeah, I would have loved to see that as a kid.
Yeah.
I bet he can still throw a mean punch. I'm sure
God,
he's got a good punch.
I did meet him in Dallas Mania weekend a few years ago, so that was cool. He was nice.
Nice. I have when he made his return, I have an action figure of that back in Birmingham. So I'll bring it to you.
Oh,
as a gift.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Add
it to the wall.
Yeah. the Jax figures are way bigger than the Mattel ones.
I love the Jax figures.
Yeah.
That's the Ruthless Aggression era one. Yep.
Yeah.
Did you get an action figure?
Hell no. I didn't even have a shirt, pal. Come on.
But you made it in the game.
I made it in the game.
What was that experience like for you?
Very cool. Like that was a surreal, pretty like that was nuts. But for me, I think the action figure would have been more because like I was an action figure kid. Like I had all the games, loved all the game, like played the hell out of the games. But for me, it was like the toys.
The games nowadays, like I've seen better creator wrestler versions of me than what were in the games.
But mine turned out great. I was very, very happy actually. So no complaints on that. But definitely see where a lot of people are coming from.
Yeah.
Not everyone gets as lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, mine turned out really good. And I guess also the fact that it's a 2K game is very like even cooler than if it was just like THQ or something. No hate. Those games are amazing. But yeah, the fact that
you're able to fight
2K
Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah.
You can do it.
I made it, you know. Yeah. Can't tell me nothing, man.
And then you also didn't get a figure, but we've talked about this before. I know.
Yeah. Who makes the figures? Who are those idiots?
Mattel.
Who are those idiots who don't know leaving money on the table? Make every other member of Retribution but the one that did pay-per-views. The one that had the most matches.
I was gonna say I thought they had Retribution figures.
Yeah.
So
all but
all
one.
of them.
All but one.
Got it.
Pieces of shit. I'm swinging them. Hey, and if you got a problem with it, Mattel, you come down to this studio. You look Martin right in the eyes. And you swing at him.
Well, I know those. I could take those.
You could take a Mattel punch.
Oh yeah. I'd fight back. I'm not just gonna eat a punch.
I think I saw them. I saw some. Do they do the AEW action figures too?
No, that's Jazzwares. That'd be insane.
They're good guys. I really like those guys, and I'm sorry for giving you stink eyes the other day.
Who'd you give stink eyes to?
Well, because it was where did they Dynamite and Collision? That was in Ontario.
Ontario, yeah.
Yeah, they were around, and I was hanging out with people there, and they were showing them their figures, and I'm just like, right in front of me, you sons of bitches. But I thought it was the same people who made all the.
Yeah. Well, I know.
So I apologize.
So it's misdirected.
Yeah.
Energy.
It wasn't at you. It was at the toy industry. Is that big toy?
Well, they have the Legends line. I mean, it's at Target, but you never know. They might.
Yeah.
I mean, legendary group.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Everyone's talking about them.
To this day. To this day.
Yeah, and in the future. What, Martin?
That's nothing, dude. I'm a Retribution guy, man.
Yeah,
whatever,
man. Whatever.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else to cover from this past week? We got All In. We talked about Goldberg. We talked about the tag title change. Evolution's happening right now, so we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
Because we're clearly not able to watch. Or you were watching it on your phone.
I had it on my phone.
Yeah.
I was lying about watching it.
Oh, just to make me look like...
Yeah, I was just trying to make you look bad.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
I'll own up to that. I'll admit it.
Well, speaking of making me look bad, Shane, what do you have coming up for you?
I don't know.
No.
I think I'm going to go home, watch the Love Island finale. Yeah. It's not going to be good. I don't care who wins.
I think
it should... Hey, Taylor
it's
and
not
Clark.
Going to be good for
Taylor
you
and
either.
Clark should have won. Justice for Taylor and Clark. Especially for Clark. You sons of bitches. America, you sons of bitches. You shouldn't be none of you should be allowed to vote. You get it wrong all the time.
Oh, God.
And if you got a problem with me saying that, you look Martin right in the eyes. You swing at him. You swing at him hard.
This is all of America supposed to
Yeah.
swing at me now?
Yep.
That's not okay.
Well, only the ones who disagree with what I'm saying.
That's fair. This I did take over the show today.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's my
But yeah, no, I got nothing on. I don't think I do I? Who cares?
How would I know?
Who cares?
Well, where can the people find you on social media?
You don't look for me. Don't look for me. Don't find me. Leave me alone. But support local wrestling and support all the wrestling because I might be there.
It sounded like
Yeah.
Kevin Nash on the WCW Thunder. You press the little animation. Don't pick me. Don't pick Goldberg. Stings down there. Don't pick me.
Me and Kevin Nash are very similar. We share a lot of similarities. We're both 7 foot tall, had knee injuries,
Very rich.
and super shredders.
Yes.
Mm.
You're the
We
Russian
both hate those pesky turtles.
and the Russian and the Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good Punisher movie.
Oh, and he plays Tim Robinson's dad on
Yeah,
Detroiters.
Detroiters.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin Nash. He's my kind of guy.
Yeah. Friend of the
You're
show.
my kind of guy.
I
Friend of the
got
show?
2 action
Yeah.
figures
You
I'd
just
like
say
you to
that all
sign.
the time, though. But yeah.
I don't say that for everybody.
See, that's the best thing about a Kevin Nash action figure. Kevin Nash Kevin Nash action figure. You're getting more toy for your buck.
You know what I mean?
that is true.
So thanks.
More
for that,
toy,
Kev.
the flare, the tassels
Yeah,
flare out.
the
It's
height,
just-
yeah. Thanks, Kev. Hey, I miss you.
Do you know him?
No, but I
Oh.
want to know. I'm trying to get. I'm like, hey, hit me up, dude. Wherever I just said.
Yeah. Kevin Nash. if
No
you-
one else look for me. Kevin Nash, hit me up.
if he sees this, we'll make sure.
I'm sure he's watching.
Oh yeah, he's a
I'm
big
sure
fan.
he's watching.
Carl, where can the people find you? What do you got coming up?
Right now, nothing scheduled. I've been on some phone calls. I'm like I said, I'm gonna go back from here straight to Newport Beach and go back in vacation mode.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're training. We're getting back in, so I'm sure you'll see me pop up somewhere soon. Other than that, yeah, I'm making music. I got some music I'm about to release. I'm Karl Fredericks, I think, with an underscore
Nice.
something
Okay, hit
on
Spotify. and all that?
everything. I'll have my first Spotify release here soon, and then a bunch of stuff that's ready to just remixes to put on SoundCloud, things like that. All the stuff that I play when I play live. So yeah, and if I'm house music, drum and bass, ready to get out there and play. So I'm working on that stuff, and once we get back to wrestling, we'll be wrestling again. So
All right. Love to hear it. And then Karl_Fredericks on everything.
I think it's Karl Fredericks underscore.
Just Google
yeah,
him.
You can do
It'll
that, too.
tell you
Yeah.
where to find
if
him.
you search Karl Fredericks in any of the apps,
Bam.
it should pop up.
Yeah.
Randy Constance with a 9.99 says, "Just another greedy whiter man."
I
My
believe
man.
that's aimed at me.
Yeah.
This lighting, I'm
Yeah.
very white.
Yeah, you do look pretty.
And my Dutch is
Yeah,
coming.
you're
through.
way more tan than
Yeah.
that's showing.
Not
Yeah.
that much more tan, but yeah, a little bit. You know, it's summer. It's
Yeah.
LA summer, baby.
Yeah.
You've been out in the sun. We've been working out together a little
Yeah,
bit.
but that's inside.
yeah, but sometimes you go outside to do
Yeah.
the
From the
plate
parking
side.
lot to
Farmer
the
walks, yeah. I mean,
The farmer
is
walks.
anyone appreciating
the gains.
the look of this man? Not the title.
Oh,
the man behind the title. Look at that
Yeah.
bicep. Look at
Look
that.
at that.
Bam.
Yeah.
That's forged in the car hole.
The what?
The car hole.
Oh, that's what you call a garage.
Glizzy-
A
A
garage.
Glizzy-
garage. Ooh,
Car hole is
la-di-da,
insane.
Mr.
Yeah, car hole's
Fancy man.
wild.
Nasty work.
It's a Simpsons quote.
Oh, okay. Which
You-
season was that? 'Cause-
Like maybe 3 or 4.
okay, yeah, that might be.
It's the blue jeans one, the one where he's selling counterfeit jeans.
Mm,
I believe it's that one.
okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, don't fact check me on that internet. Get a life, you losers. You SOBs.
I like how you've cleaned it up now.
Those SOBs.
Yeah.
All the fans of this podcast are SOBs.
Okay. They're not. They're not.
What?
They're not.
What?
They're
What are they
not
going to do? Come here, look you in the eyes, and swing at you?
Some of them
Do
might.
it. I dare you. I'm going to post in the replay the address and his personal phone number.
No, do not do that.
So watch the replay.
I mean, do watch the replay and
Mm.
make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. We love you guys and all the love that you give us. We always try to give back. And the patreon.com, we're going to be hitting that right after this. Where you can find me coming up Tuesday, Birmingham, Alabama. Is doing something special at Trim Trap Brewery, so make sure you check that out. Do I need to say that again? Trim Tab Brewery.
Trim Trab?
That's a tough one.
Tab.
Trim
That's a-
tab. Trim tab.
Trim Tab.
Mhm.
So that's Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time, and then also we have a show here, live show,
Mm.
right? And it's going to be screened on our Patreon. Okay, birthday bash, July 31st for my birthday. It's going to be a good time. We got some really special guests, and maybe a certain stallion might be popping in that you guys have seen before on this show. So
Megan?
again, no, not
Oh.
Megan.
An actual horse.
No, it's
Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
It's not. Jordan the Stallion. Jordan Howlett, who you've seen on the show, social media megastar. He's going to be back live for Birthday Bash, July 31st, 8 p.m. right here at Petty Cash Studios. And it'll also be streaming on Patreon, which we're going to go to now. I've been at Martin and Morrow on all social channels. This is Before the Bell podcast, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Look at you now, boy. Look at you now. Before the Bell podcast, slamming all comers. Bloodlines, crime time, real bath water. The boys' mind burns a CT. On your way to the count, 1, 2, 3. For the Bell Before the Bell pots. Bell ringers. Look at you now, boy. Look at you now.